This is Miss Cheatham here with a video tutorial showing you how to log into Google Classroom and Google Meet on a tablet or a mobile phone. So the first thing you'll need to do on those devices is download the apps. Now I am shooting this tutorial right now from an iPad. The process is going to be similar from another Apple device, and then if you are using an Android device, the only difference is where you'll find the app. So on an Apple or an iOS device, we're going to look for the App Store icon. If you're on an Android device, you'll look for the Google Play Store. Once the store loads, you'll want to find the search button, and then we're going to search for Google Classroom. Okay, so you should see Google Classroom pop up in your search results. And so to download it, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to click on the Get button, or if you've ever had it on your device before, it's probably stored in the cloud, and so you'll see the little cloud with an arrow underneath. When you click on that button, it's going to go ahead and prompt you to sign in. So as a reminder, if you're on a personal device, you'll need to sign in with your personal information here. If you're on a Fort Worth ISD device, you should already have this application installed for you. So now we're going to wait for Google Classroom to install. In the meantime, we're going to look for Google Meet as well. And you'll notice that when I searched for Google Classroom, Google Meet actually popped up. If it didn't pop up on your screen, go ahead and search for Google Meet instead. We're going to follow that same process. So if you've never had it downloaded before, you're going to press Get. And if you have downloaded it before, but it's been removed from your device, you'll click the cloud with the down arrow. Again, you'll be prompted to enter your password to install. Now, both of these applications are free to install, so you do not need to pay to download them. Okay, so now they are downloading to my device, so I can go ahead and leave the App Store. So as a reminder, if you're on an Android device, you can find both of these applications in the Google Play Store. And now we're just going to wait until they download. So you'll see that the icons should have been added to your tablet or mobile device, but you'll notice that they have the little loading sign underneath, and then the actual icon is kind of grayed out. Okay, once the applications have been installed, we'll need to go ahead and log in. So to log in, we're going to go ahead and just open one of those applications. So I'm going to choose Google Classroom. And you should see the Get Started screen. So I'm going to go ahead and press Get Started. It will then prompt you to log in. Whenever you see the login screen that has the word Google in it, you want to make sure you log in with your Google account. So for a student, your Google account is S followed by your ID number. and then you'll use the @ symbol, and this is the important part. The next part says students, and that is different than how you log into ClassLink, so keep that in mind. .fwisd.org. So again, that's S, and then your student ID number, followed by @students.fwisd.org. Now when I click next, it's going to bring me to my Microsoft login screen. So this is what I would use to log into my ClassLink portal. When you see the login screen that has Fort Worth Independent School District at the top, you know that we need to use the @stu.fwisd.org login. So on this screen, we're going to enter S, and then your student ID number, followed by the @ symbol, and then stu.fwisd.org. And then I'll click next. The last thing I'll need to enter is my password. So this is the same password you use to log into your ClassLink portal. And then I'll just click sign in. Where it says stay signed in, if you're the only user of this device, you can click on yes. If you share the device, you may want to click no. Okay. And then once you have logged in, you should see your Google Classroom classes listed here. And if not, that means that you have not joined any classes yet. So that's how we log into Google Classroom. We're going to follow the same steps for Google Meet. Okay, so when you open Meet, the first thing you get is the Welcome to Meet screen. We're going to click on Continue. And then yes, we want to grant Meet access to our microphone. This allows us to be able to speak during our class meetings. So I'm going to go ahead and click OK. We also want to grant Meet access to our camera. This allows us to be shown on the screen. So again, I'm going to click OK. And then because we've already logged in to Google Classroom using our Google account, you should see that account listed. If not, you can go ahead and add another account, and then you can enter that information there. So again, because it's a Google application, you'll want to enter S, followed by your student ID number, @students.fwisd.org. You'll then be prompted to enter your Microsoft login. So that one will be on that Fort Worth ISD screen. And in that case, you want to enter S, followed by your student ID number, @stu.fwisd.org. If you're already logged in like I am here, all I need to do is click on this little button over here to the right of the name. And then I'm going to click Done in the top left-hand corner. I know I'm logged in correctly because in the top right-hand corner, I see the initial of my name here. And when I click on that, it will pull up my account. So that way I know I am logged in correctly. Now, one thing to keep in mind, you want to make sure you are not logged in with any personal accounts on this device. You want to try to keep it to one account per device if possible. Google sometimes gets a little bit confused if you have personal accounts added, and so it will not let you join the Meet. So you want to make sure you are logged in with your FWISD account. All right. So from here, if you are joining your teacher's Meet with a nickname that they've provided, you can do that right from the Google Meet screen by clicking Join a Meeting and then entering that nickname. If your teacher is using a link in Google Classroom, we're going to go through Google Classroom to join. So we're going to start in Classroom. We're going to access our class. And then we're going to use that little camera icon in the top right-hand corner to join the Google Meet. All right, so those are the steps that you will need to take to join Google Classroom and Google Meet using a mobile device or a tablet. If you have any questions, please reach out to your teacher.